Celtic dominate the PFA Scotland Awards as Big Ange, won Manager of the Year. Kyogo Furuhashi won Player of the Year. Yota won Goal of the Season, and then some woman won something else. But I tell you what, I think a certain Hearts player gets shafted at a Goal of the Season.
Stephen Humphries,
that man. What was yours Goal of the Season, one against Rangers?
Yeah, the one where he chips McLaughlin from an
You know what, right? I think that's a good goal, but is it not pish goalkeeping for McLaughlin?
And the Rangers defence just kind of
parts like the Red Sea.
But I mean, whatever. I mean, it was a good finish.
I mean, you could argue most of Furuhashi's goals is the Rangers defence parting. He's won Player of the Year, so.
Although you could argue it was a poor touch for Yota in the first place that took the ball out to that sort of angle where he had to chip it. I mean, it was a good goal. No complaints.
Well, I get you, but I mean, if Sedan took a pish touch and then he fucking hits it from 40 yards out, we're going to complain too much about it? Probably not, but obviously Celtic dominating here, these awards across the board pretty much, but it doesn't stop them greeting because Malik Tillman won Young Player of the Year and the Moonhowlers are greeting about this, and I don't see how anyone other than Tillman really could have won it.
The Moonhowlers?
Aye. You never heard that term about them?
No.
Never heard that?
No, what's that? What's that?
They howl at the moon. They're always howling about something.
Right.
You've never heard that term?
Nope.
What the hell's going on here, bro? But yeah, Malik Tillman, right? That's the most divisive winner in my opinion, and I think he deserved to win it. When you look at the names that were put up there, Abada. I think Abada's had an alright season, but he's had like a bit part feature. Tillman's actually been, I think he's been easily Rangers Player of the Season over the course of the year, and he's dug Rangers out of quite a lot of holes. And when Rangers were like awful, especially under Gio, he was like the only shining light. And this is a guy who was 20, came in for a foreign league and hit the ground running, despite being put in the shitey teams with Gio being played out of place. And I didn't perform against Celtic a few times, but a lot of that's down to injury. And again, for Rangers, who actually did perform against Celtic this season, bar that game that just happened, if we're being truthful about it. So I have no real issues with Tillman being Young Player of the Year. What do you think about Tillman? Did he warrant it?
Aye, out the names picked, I think so.
Well, what about the Albion Rovers, man? Big Charlie.
Well, I've not seen him play, so it's impossible to tell. But
someone commented in my feed earlier saying that he should have won it, Big Charlie. I'm all for Charlie.
I know, but if he's playing League 2 fit, but like, you know what I mean?
For the worst team in League 2. Which I know, but he's got the most stats. Come on.
It's like, I think James McPake, and I don't know why we've just completely glossed over all the other awards, by the way, but I think James McPake had a good season for Dunfermline, a really good season, but at the end of the day, I mean, who are you going to give the award to? The guy that's had a great season at League 1 Dunfermline, or a guy who's had a great season in the top flight with Celtic? It's just, it's what it is.
It is what it is, and back to the Manager of the Year since we glossed over them. Ange, who else really should have won this other than Ange? I'm thinking off the top of my head.
No, let's go back to Charlie Riley. I don't want to gloss over him either.
I just did gloss over him, he's shite. Barry Robson, if it was half a season, would you give it to Barry Robson?
No.
No? Anyone else in the hat for Ange, or?
No, just Ange. I mean, if we're talking about half seasons, then yeah, Robson and Kettlewell have done good jobs. I'm not going to deny that. But, yeah, nah, for me, no.
As gets it. Kyogo Furuhashi, I think, yes, has to get Player of the Year. He's the top goal scorer. Clinical as per ever. You look at the rest of the players that Celtic had nominated for this, I don't think McGregor's honestly done that much for Celtic this season. I think Hatate has completely outshined him in the midfield. And Kevin Van Veen, it was always going to be a tough task for Van Veen to ever. He would literally, I think for him to stand a chance against Furuhashi, he would have had to have been at least level with Furuhashi in terms of goals. Not be like, what, how many's behind him? Like 5?
What do you mean at least level? Why are you suggesting that the guy that plays for a weaker team would have to be ahead of Kyogo, out of curiosity?
Because these awards are rigged. That's why. Just no, what they actually said, right? I mean, I'm having banter there, right? But they actually said they gave Tillman the award to mask Rangers' bad season. Why the fuck does this reward mean anything about Tillman getting... Rangers are shite.
It's an individual award. How does that mask Rangers' bad season?
No, yeah, exactly. It's not like... there's going to be great publicity about this. What? Fuck me, man. Who cares? You'd rather win the treble and have none of these pish PFA awards and all sorts of players that dish these out.
Well, one player can be good and the rest of the team can be shite. That doesn't make a difference.
Fair enough. Right, anyone else you want to talk about here that you're giving awards?
No. That's...
Hayes, defender, women's defender. Hayes picked up Women's Player of the Year, of course. Got a pretty toasty title fight in the Women's League. You've got Glasgow City, you've Rangers and Celtic. I wish the Premiership was as close as that. Not wish so.
Aye, I do. Well, we had League One, like, I mean, our Championship.
I'm on with the Premiership, mate. See, as great as that Championship shite. Friday night, SmackDown it was. Come on, it's not the real stuff. It's not the real McCoy.
No, it's not the real.
I feel a bit more important, like, if it was Rangers against Celtic last game of the season, rather than massive title decider, and all you can hear is fucking Owen Kyle on the sideline. No?
No, it wasn't very good, like, was it?
No, it wasn't very good.
Yeah, Tom, it was an 8-goal thriller. It was a fucking good game.
Oh, fucking defender scoring for 50 yards. It was brilliant. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. We bit out of date. We bit shite too.
Aye,
we bit shite too. But guess what? You enjoy shite. So until next time.